Hello, hello, beautiful people. Let's go. We have user accounts today, profiles and permissions on Windows. Damn, boys, we have a lot of work to do. Let's see. User accounts can be one of two types on a typical local Windows system: administratores and standard users. So on Windows, we have two types, right? Administrators and standard users. The user account type will determine what actions the user can perform on that specific Windows system. An administrator can make changes to the system, add users, delete users, modify groups, modify settings on the system, and so on. Basically, the administrator does everything. A standard user can only make changes to folders or files attributed to the user, and can't perform system-level changes such as install programs. You are currently logged in as an administrator. There are several ways to determine which user account exists on the system. Let's open the terminal, and here we can see the administratores. One way is to click the Start menu and type Other Users. A shortcut is System Settings, Other Users should appear. And here we can see THM, change account type. Let's see. Standard user, administrator. If you click on it, a settings window should now appear. See below exactly where we are. Since you're the administrator, you see an option to add someone else to this PC. Yes, we see that. Note, a standard user will not see this option. Click on the local user account. More options should appear. Change account type and remove. We can see here, change account type and remove. If we go back, and then here, let's say users, other users, you cannot see it, but if you click it, it will appear. Click on change account type. The value in the drop-down box or the highlighted value, if you click the drop-down, is the current account type. When a user account is created, a profile is created for the user. The location for each user profile folder will fall under is C and then user. If we go here and we go to, all right, we'll say this PC, and we go to C, users, and here we can see THM, Billy, public, and administratores. For example, the user profile folder for the user account max will be C users max, as we have Billy. Administratores. The creation of the user's profile is done upon initial login. When a new user account logs in to a local system for the first time, they'll see several messages on the login screen. On the messages, one of the messages, user profile service, sits on the login screen for a while, which is at the work creating the user profile. See below. Here we can see that. Once logged in, the user will see a dialog box similar to the one below, indicating that the profile is in creation. Each user profile will have the same folder. A few of them are desktop, documents, downloads, music, and pictures. Another way to access this information, and then some, is using local user and group management. Right-click on Start menu and click Run. Type local users and group management. We say down here Run, and we say local users and group management dot, and we see the same location that we open if we go to other users and then add a new user. Note, the Run dialog box allows us to open items quickly. Back to local users and group management. You should see two folders, users and groups. If you click on groups, you see all the name of the local groups along with a brief description of each group. Each group has permissions set to it, and users are assigned or added to groups by the administrator. When a user is assigned to a group, the user inherits the permissions of that group. A user can be assigned to multiple groups. Note, if you click on add someone else to this PC from other users, it will open local users and management. Yes, we saw that. We saw that actually. We saw that if we click here, it will open local users and group management. Yes, and let's see. For instance, we say to guests, we have the description. Here we have members, and change the users group memberships. Answer the questions below. What is the name of the other user account? Try hack me, Billy. What group is this user a member of? All right. Member of remote desktop users and users. What built-in account is for guest account to the computer? It's just guest. What is the account status? If we double click on guest, we can see here some options in the general tab. User cannot change password. Password never expires and account is disabled. So let's use that. Pretty cool.